Hi everyone. In this video, I'll walk you through the CLAI data assistant chatbot that we have made, which is an ERP SQL chatbot that we made at Black Offer. This assistant sits on top of an existing ERP database that we have, and it lets business users ask questions in plain English. And at the same time, they'll get the answer directly from live data that they have. So the problem being faced here was that the client had a large complex ERP database. Business owners and leaders, they couldn't directly explore or talk to that data, and the insights for the data were locked behind static reports or complex SQL queries, and they had a lot of manual interventions where technical teams had to act as immediately. So they wanted to make their ERP data truly accessible to business users in a way that it was interactive, and we can ask questions in plain English without any reliability or need to know on SQL basis. So as a solution, we built CLI Data Assistant, which is a product-ready ERP SQL that sits between the business users and their SQL database. Now, coming here, as you can see, once the chatbot opens, this is the main interface of the application. On the screen, we have the chat area where all the responses appear. Here is the input box where we ask questions, and we have a sidebar here which can show you what are the saved questions that you have, as well as you can search the saved questions and start a new conversation. Now, along with this, we have the option of showing, getting visualization in table form, in chart form, and a download chat option. Now, this experience is designed to feel like a simple chat so anyone can use it without needing any technical knowledge. Let's start here. Let's start with a simple question. So, this can help the business users uh, understand and get the data knowledge here. So, as we see, the system understands the requests and it will return a structured response. Now, what's important here is that we are not writing any SQL queries or selecting tables. We're just simply asking a question in plain English, and the system will handle everything in the background, as you can see here. It will automatically retrieve the relevant data and it will present it in a clear business friendly format. Now, as you see the response here, it is not just raw data. It is summarized in a way that it will highlight key insights like top customers or performance or whatever your meaning of the data is. Now, if we want, we can also switch to a table view. If you want to see your data in a table view, so you click on show table and it will show you the table here. Now, similarly for the chart view, we just click on show chart and it shows the chart here that we have. Now, let's look at the download feature. So for the show table, show chart, we have a button option here that you can click. You can even ask in the chat. Can you post support items? So here we have asked what is the most sold items that we have, and it has given me a summary for it. And then right below, I have asked that if it can visualize the data for me or not. So we can ask in text form or in the table chart button as well. So when you ask if you can visualize this data for you, it will tell you that you can use the show chart button to visualize the data. When you click on show chart, it will show you the data for the question that you have asked. After generating, you can see here top quantity sold by item description. Now, if you want to save the question here, you have options. You can copy the questions. If you want, you can edit the questions, and you can edit and give it again to the chatbot later. And then you have a save question option as well in case you like a question that you want to come and revisit. So you can save this question by clicking on the save option, and let's say we are uh, saving this most sold items. Now when you click on the saved questions, it will reflect here most sold items. If you want, you can delete the saved questions like this. We can edit as well, open orders for now, if you want to edit the question, or if you want to edit the title of the question, and in case you want to rerun this question, so we can click here, and then we can just send. Along with this, we have the new conversation, and if you want to search any saved questions that you have from a long list, you have the search option here as well, and you have refresh data option here. The refresh data is just to refresh the database that you have in case there's any addition to table or data for you. And here you can see who are my top 6 customers. So we have the answer here. Now let's go on the download chat option. You can download the chat as well in the PDF format. Here, save as PDF. This is done as well. So yeah, so we don't need to configure anything here. We can just simply ask, and the system will present the data visually in text form, table form, or chart form, however the user wants it. Along with that, we have context awareness as well, where we can ask follow-up questions or any questions related to database. In case if you ask a question that is not related to your uh, business type of question, it will gently guide you towards uh, it will gently guide the users to show what kind of queries it can run. Let's say if I ask, here it is. If I ask something which is, very unrelated, it will gently guide and tell the user what kind of queries it can help with. Along with this, we have forecasting features as well, and I've already mentioned the save query features and all. So this is the chatbot that we have made. You'll notice that responses are quicker and they appear in a streaming format. So to summarize, with this interface, we can ask questions in plain English, view the results in text, table, or charts. We can download the data, save and reuse the queries, and we can even get some future predictions and anything and everything related to the business queries and uh, data that we have for each business company. So this makes data accessible, simple, and fast for everyone from a single place. That's all. Thank you.